I woke up too early for work and I thought that I might do this video too early with time. So basically, I currently started working somewhere where we pack orders, right? So I saw this extended brush to scrub the back, and I'm like, this is such a stupid idea. Who is going to use an extended brush? When I was saying this thing, I was thinking about just myself, right? And my friend was like, yeah, people will need it. And then immediately I thought to myself, that's true. I'm the stupid one because there are people that have hand issues, limb issues, short limbs, and would die to have that product, right? But to me, it's a useless product because I've never had any reason to use an extended brush to wash my back. So, and I thought to myself, this is also like content creation. Not everybody is going to want to hear what you have to say, and there are people that will be dying to hear what you have to say. So if you're in that creative rut, or you've been thinking of wanting to start content creation, or you've been doing it off and on just like me, this video is for you. By the way, I'm also getting ready for work, so if you see that my hand is touching my face, it's because I'm applying my skincare product before I leave home. Sometimes we have things that we want to share with the world, but we tell ourselves that who is going to want to listen to what I have to say. But the thing about perspective is that it's different, it's unique for everybody. Your perspective of things is different from somebody else's perspective of things, and yours might be so very refreshing to hear, but because you have refused to put out that content, or you've told yourself that, oh, it's a stupid idea, nobody's going to listen to it, then the world is missing out on your perspective or your greatness. We let our limiting belief, we let it hinder the great things that we can do, the amazing things that we can do with content creation. The people that are successful at content creation, they did not just wake up one night and say, boom, I want to do content, and their content just blew overnight. While it worked like that for some people have to build it up, right? So some of these challenges that some of these thoughts are what we think that make us push back. For example, we'll say nobody's going to watch my video. Somebody's going to watch your video. And because that video is not doing well overnight does not mean that people are not eventually going to find it. It's on the internet. If you put it on the internet, somebody somewhere eventually that needs to hear that message will eventually find it. Another reason why people quit super fast or don't even start at all is the motivation behind it. This motivation in particular kills anything faster before you even start. When money is your motivation behind starting something, then it probably never will take off, or even if it takes off, it probably wouldn't last because, of course, money is the motivation. If money is not coming in, then why are you doing this, right? You have to have a stronger reason behind wanting to do content creation. I'm not going to lie and sit here and say, oh, I also don't want that social media money. But if I make that my motivation as somebody that procrastinates, then I'll never create any content. Never. Money has never given anybody good enough reason to start something and stick with it. There has to be a stronger reason behind it. It could be that, oh, you don't want to end up on the streets in so years. It could be that, oh, I want to be financially free to be able to afford this lifestyle for my family or even for myself. There has to be something else behind that money that will want to push you and say, I have to do this. This is the way. There has to be that strong force, that strong drive behind wanting that money. You just don't want money. What do you need the money for? To put it on your bed or to just lay it around? No, there has to be something you are fighting for. There has to be something worth it so much that you say, I'm going to wake up every day and continue to do this until it works. So with the internet, you never can tell. There are so many videos out there talking about strategy, talking about editing, how to edit your video to post on the internet, the strategies to use to gain views. While some of it might work for some people, it doesn't necessarily work for others, right? And all of those things can burn you out and say, I'm no longer doing content creation because this is not working out for me. I've been on YouTube for 4 years, right? And if you look at my page, I've gone through different phases of different types of content creation. But am I gonna stop? No. I'm not going to get tired. I'm going to do it until I make it. I'm going to do it until I make it. People always ask me that, how are you so confident? And I'm like, confident where? I'm not confident. I just don't give a fuck. Right? I do what I want to do because who is going to beat me? Is my phone, is my camera, is my microphone that I'm using. Nobody's going to beat me. It's my point of view. Nobody's going to beat me. So far, I'm not putting anything on the internet that I'm not supposed to put. Then nobody's going to beat me. Somebody, somewhere, somehow is going to eventually find that video and they will find it useful. And if you seek instant validation, then you will not have that kind of push. You will not have that kind of force behind you to keep you going, because what instant validation does is that it helps you to quit quicker, because that validation that you are seeking so bad, so fast is not coming. Don't get me wrong. Some people are lucky, very lucky. They get on YouTube and they get their breaks super fast. But the reality of things is that it doesn't happen to everybody. It doesn't happen to everybody. And the quicker you come into terms with that, the quicker you're able to say, I'm putting my foot down. Whenever this works, I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep going. It doesn't matter how long it takes. I'm going to make the most of social media. And if you really, really have a message to share with the world, then why not share it? Why not just share it? Sometimes when I post my video, I just look away, post the video and just disappear from the from the platform. And then the next time I go and shoot another video, I come back and I post it, because I know that I have a message to share with the world. My day is full of laughter and I really want to share that happiness with the world, and that's why I keep creating vlogs. I don't know what keeps me happy, what keeps me going. Even sometimes when I'm down, I'm still always laughing. And sometimes people find it annoying that even in serious situations I'm laughing. I just don't know how to control my laughter. I laugh a lot. And for that reason, I want to share it with the world. The only time I'm not laughing is when I'm sleeping. So you have a message, right? And to those of you waiting to find, oh, I don't know what ideas to post, I don't know what to talk about on the internet, you think about ideas every day. Idea comes to you, and the thing about ideas is that once it comes to you and you don't make use of it, it goes to the next person. For example, this video that I'm making, that I'm talking about, I've been thinking about it yesterday. Actually, because I've been thinking about it so much, I was also thinking about it in my dream, in my sleep. And I'm like, you know what, I'm going to make this video, and if I don't make it now, it's gonna fly off my head. In fact, I had what I wanted to say word for word in my head, but of course I can't say it like that. And even at the beginning of this video, I was stammering, I was stuttering, and the video was just all over the place. What did I do? I hit stop and I recorded again. So when it comes to talking to the camera, I'm not the most fluent person, right? And at the beginning of this video, I wasn't fluent at all for anything. I wasn't fluent. But what did I do? I stopped the camera and I started all over again, because who is going to beat me? It's my camera. I can delete it, I can crop it out, right? And continue to say whatever I want to say until I get my thought process aligned. So for some of us, the thing holding us back is the fact that our thought process is not aligned. For me, my thought process is like this. It's not linear. And I always admire the people that talk that way, that they get their words out very fast. I always admire them that, oh, I want to be like them. And if I don't talk like them, then I'll not get my video out, or then I'll not say anything to the camera. It's not like that. Everybody is not the same. Because somebody else passes their message out that way and you like it, it does not mean that that is how you will pass your message out. You are not like that. You are not built like that. So you have to find a way to be able to pass your message out. So for example, my TikTok, I'll write scripts so that I can get my thought process together and it can be linear. And for example, this video, I do not have a script. I'm just talking, and I know that I would have yapped out of points, but we all get the point. So if you want to start content creation, don't wait for anybody, don't wait for the perfect care. Your perspective is so fresh, it's so unique to the world, because you yourself, you are unique to the world. Wherever you want to say it, just say it. Just say it. It's your phone. Another trick that I use is when I'm recording, I just record like I'm talking to myself or like I'm talking to a friend. It hasn't gone out into the world yet. So don't panic. If you are saying something and it's not going in the direction that you want to go, cut it. Start all over again. Start all over again. See what you want to say all over again. Sometimes take a break, drink water, just like I'm doing right now. And everything is going to be fine. If you take anything from this video, is to start your content creation, whatever platform you want to start with, whatever thing you want to do. See, like I said before, if you go to my page, my YouTube page, it's a reflection of how my brain works. Sometimes I want to do this type of content, the next time I don't want to get out of this type of content. It's fine. Nobody's going to beat you. Perfectionism or whatever is not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to open that door for you if you don't start. What perfectionism does to you is that it makes you wait for the perfect time, when in reality there's no perfect time to start anything. There is really no perfect time to start anything, especially with content creation. You have a phone that you look at and scroll through every single day. Why not just that time that you're taking a walk or that you're just alone on your bed? Why not just talk to your phone and start from there? So one way you can help yourself get out of that creative ruts or like the self-criticism is to try it. Sometimes I'll just be at home and just be talking to my camera. Nobody's going to see it. And I don't even have to post it. I just wanted to see why I sound like, or what I would sound like if I make this type of video. Just do something, and stop watching all those videos that say, oh, this is how I made 100k in a year. I totally completely, since I stopped watching those videos, I've been creating content consistently. If money is your motivation, you're not going to get too far. You're not going to get too far with it. Like I said before, you need to have a stronger motivation behind money that makes you want to do this. And sometimes it might not even be money. You just want to create a video. You just want to put it in the world. You just want to put it out there. I'm not even going to sit down here and lie and say, I don't want the content creation money or the social media money. But if it doesn't come, maybe it's not my way. And I can always do some other things. But do I genuinely want the money to come? Yes. And will I continue to put in the work? Yes. The only time you will ever see results or see the money is when you continue to put in the work. And if you don't even start at all, then which work are you trying to put in? Where are you trying to put in the work? So, wow, see my muzzle. Ooh. So, you need to start, right? You need to start. It's not very difficult. It's not as difficult as you think. It doesn't have to be as perfect as you think. Usually, before, I used to hate to record in my room because my room is not aesthetically pleasing. There's not enough sunlight getting into my room. All those yada 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 that we see on the internet and make us think, oh, our life is not perfect. Our life has to be perfect before we start. That's a lie. That is bullshit that we tell ourselves. Your life does not have to be perfect before you start. Nobody, maybe some people are looking for perfectionism in videos, but not everybody is looking for perfectionism in videos. Make your videos for the people that wants to watch it. There are some people that literally just lay in their bed in their mansion and they just like to watch people with regular lives. It doesn't have to be perfect. What perfectionism does is that it steals your progress, and you can only actually get perfect with progress. If you do not progress in anything, then how is it going to become perfect? It's not. And by the way, I do not even think there is actual perfectionism, because what you think is perfect to you might not be perfect to others. It's the same. I hate my second alarm so much. My first one is for 5 and my second one is for 6. This one, I hate it so much. It gives me the hick. Anyways, I better round up the video here right now, and I say to you once again, just start. Stop thinking and thinking and thinking. Just do what you want to do. Don't let anybody hold you back. You don't have to be overly confident. And before you start, do you know what? Confidence doesn't come if you do not practice it. It won't come, say, I'm gonna wait till I become confident. When exactly are you going to become confident? In your bed without doing anything? You have to do something. You have to challenge yourself. You have to push yourself. That is where confidence comes from. Doing that thing and seeing that, oh, it's not even a big deal. That is where confidence comes from. You have done it and you continue to do it again. That is where confidence comes from. It doesn't come from not starting. You are not gonna get that confidence. Okay? So with that said, I'm gonna sign out here. I am ready for work. All I have left to do is to pack my lunch, and over and out. Thank you for watching. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.